Hi everybody, this is Tom, the Clockwork Alien, and tonight I am just going to give you a quick update as to what I've been doing this week, as well as a few minor changes and stuff that I've managed to do, and a quick rundown as to what I have for a printer. So starting out with the good news is I now have an account on Patreon. So if you guys would like to go over and contribute to me, it would be a big help. Everything will go right back into improving the quality of my videos, which admittedly do need some work. But I'm working off of a webcam, and it's audio, so it's not the greatest. So I do apologize for that, and I apologize for the last one being kind of quiet. I didn't realize how softly I was talking on it. So the link for my Patreon account will be down below. Please feel free to drop me a buck or so on there. It's not a requirement by any way, shape, or form, but it would be a nice thing. And like I said, it goes back into helping me out with getting different things to help improve the channel. The next thing, I've had a couple of requests as to what do I use for my printer. Well, that's pretty simple. I just got recently started in this, like I said, back in middle of the summer. So I ended up going with something on the cheap, and I found on Amazon the Monoprice Maker Select i3 version 2, which now I just looked up tonight goes for $2.99 on there with free shipping. It's the older style. It has the separate control box, and I'm going to very carefully try not to make it too seasick here and flip my camera around so you can see just what it is. And there we go. You can see it has the separate. Okay. And as you can see, it has the separate control box on there. Currently what I'm printing is another maker coin to test out some new filament that I got from Hackers today. It's just their stock PLA. Thought I'd give it a shot. Things about the printer that I like, it's been a really good little workhorse if you don't mind doing a little initial tinkering to get it up to speed. There's all kinds of mods and stuff that you can do for it. I have yet to print any of them out and actually do any of them. I've been getting pretty good results with it as it stands, just currently stock. I have noticed, however, that my print temperatures are usually a bit on the high side for people. The first batch of filament that I was running, which was Hatchbox filament, was running at 65 degrees C for the bed and 220 for the extruder. And yes, I know that's kind of warm from what I've been reading, but even with the Hackers, I'm running at 220 and 70 degrees for the bed in order to get it to stick well. That's probably just the way my room conditions are and this particular printer, but it seems to like those temperatures, so what can I say? It prints really well. The other fun thing with this printer is it was easy to set up. A little bit of assembly work required. You had to slide the base in to the gantry, tighten up the screws, which was a little bit of a nuisance, but overall not bad. I've put 2 full rolls of plus of filament through this thing already since midsummer, and it's handled it really well, with the exception of the normal screw-ups from just learning how to run the printer. So if anybody's interested in wanting to know more about it, that's fine. I'm not going to try and turn this into another channel where I do nothing but printer reviews because A, I can't afford them, and B, there's tons of people out there with way more knowledge of that stuff than I have, and you'd be better off listening to them. This channel is mainly here, as I said in my intro and before, for doing tutorials and showing you how I do things to combine my hobbies and whatnot. Other than that, there's not much else going on. I think what I'm going to do, however, is coming up when we're almost at 10 subscribers right now. And I think when we get to kind of help promote things along a little bit, I'm going to do a giveaway of one of my maker coins. It's not going to be anything fancy. It's probably going to be a gray one. You have a choice, gray or blue. That's all the colors I have. Of a maker coin. It's going to be a freebie. And it's going to be open to everybody who has subscribed to my channel. Now, the problem here, folks, is if you subscribe and your subscriptions are not public, I don't know who you are. Okay, I don't have a way to get in touch with you because you're there. I only show like 6 subscribers in my thing, but yet I'm showing 8. So a few of you are hiding your subscriptions, and if you'd like to be, I'm just going to take whoever's subscribed by, say, the 15th of this month, and I'm just going to throw all your names in the hat, and we're going to draw it right here on on the weekly video. And whoever gets it is going to be the proud owner of a Maker coin, and I will contact you in some way, shape, or form to get the mailing address and see if you really want one of these, and if so, I will mail you a Maker coin. It's just going to be a fun little contest just to show my appreciation to you guys who have gone out and done it. And speaking of that, if you guys are watching this, and I've had a lot of views on my last couple of videos and stuff, and I really would appreciate if you did hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, give me a shot, make some comments, whatever, and let me know. I greatly appreciate it, and I do try my darndest to get out and answer all my comments, and at the very least read them, but here lately I've been able to answer them. Next week's video is probably going to be the beginning of either my construction of my lighting trusses, which I'm going to begin printing out here soon, or it's going to be making one of these nifty little leather can koozies. And yes, it looks like a leather coffee cup, but in reality, it's a cool little koozie, so you can set on your desk, make it look like you're drinking. Pretty appropriate for the steampunk community and some of the Victorian community stuff, and as well as for the cosplayers. So I will probably start doing that. May be a 2-part video. We'll see how it goes. I'm working on resurrecting one of my old camcorders, so hopefully with a little luck there we can actually record this and put it together and do some editing and put something nice together. Anyway, that's all I have for now. I appreciate you taking a look and coming on to the channel, and like I said before, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, let's build the channel up a little bit. And if you really want to be helpful, take a jog over to Patreon and maybe throw me $1 somewhere, if you feel like it. Not required, as I said, but it would be nice. Anyway, thank you very much, folks, and that'll be all for this week, and I'll looking forward to talking to you next week. Bye.